What's up, y'all? What is up? It's your girl EJ, and I am back with another family business talk, y'all. We have been waiting on the family business to come back for a minute, and it is finally came back on September 1st. So we're going to be talking about season 4, episode 1. So let's get into it, y'all. Okay, y'all, so this episode starts out with your boy LC giving out everybody in, his little circle the dividend checks, letting them know that, hey, this is the money that we made off of taking over the core enterprises, and this is the type of business that we're doing. So he gives them all checks, but your boy Senior Cruz is still not happy. He likes the money and all that type of stuff, but at the same time, he feels like, Alexander Cora needs to be dealt with and that he definitely needs to lose his life. But LC is like, hey, this isn't the time. We can't do this right now. We cannot make that move. He, on paper, is the owner of $1 billion company. You know what I'm saying? So we can't do that. If he goes missing, people are going to know. People are going to be talking. So we have to do this the right way. LC also lets him know, hey, you know what I'm saying? As soon as it's the right time, I'm going to deliver his head to you on a stake. Now, we also find out that your boy Sebastian also is still reeling from losing baby and doll, you know what I'm saying? His twins, his girls. And he even tried to kill, Alexander Cora by putting a bomb in, but the bomb didn't go off. So that was another thing that is kind of holding up the situation as well, according to Orlando, so right now is just not the right time to take out Mr. Cora. So meanwhile, your boy Harris is on daddy duty. He and London are divorced and they are co-parents. So he has the kids right now. Now he's going to be talking to London and he's like, I need to drop them off early. And she's like, that is not what we're doing. You're going to keep them for the rest of the 9 hours that you have. Now we are going to find out that Harris has been taking a lot of different meetings and that he is in high demand. So he definitely is trying to get to one of these particular meetings. Is why he's needing to drop the kids off early. However, your girl London, like I said, is not trying to hear it because right now she is doing her thing. She's doing something strange and she's paying somebody else a piece of change, if you know what I mean. So anyway, y'all, moving on. Now, your boy Curtis is leaving, and everybody is really sad to see Curtis go. Like, nobody really wants Curtis to leave because everybody loves Curtis, and they like having him around. And he's such a help to everyone, from, Little Vegas to, the mom and to LC. Nobody just wants him to go. So, and I understand because he does cook up some like really good meals and stuff. Like, I would hate to see him go myself. But it is what it is. And to be honest, I'm still kind of on the fence about Curtis. Like, I'm not sure if he's in on this whole situation with his dad or if he's not. Like, from the last episode, it felt like he was in on the situation a little bit. But then in this particular episode, it felt like I don't know if it was this episode or the second episode, it felt like he may not be in on it. It felt like there was a time when he believed in what his dad was saying, but now he doesn't. So I guess as we move through the season, we'll kind of figure out, is Curtis, with his daddy or is he with, the other family, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause who knows? Because I mean, honestly, the daddy done lost his doggone mind, y'all. Now I say that he not crazy, but he is crazy. He really is crazy. But, anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all think about Curtis. Let me know if y'all think that Curtis is just plain LC in the family or if he truly is just, just being a good nephew. So meanwhile, speaking of crazy, we are actually going to move on to the scene where they are going to be at Fresh Meadows. Now, Fresh Meadows is the facility that Uncle Larry is supposed to be a patient at. However, he, along with a few other patients, have actually taken over the facility. Like, so much to the point where it looks like they have killed the people who work there. And they are actually starting to hire new people so that it actually looks like, real doctors and people are working there. And nobody seems to know that the inmates have taken over. I'm just saying, this is really crazy. The fact that they were able to pull this off, that it would be a really good backstory to see how this all actually happens. I really hope that they show us how they took over this facility, because I am so here for it. Now back to Curtis for just like a second or two. Your boy Curtis did turn down an incredible opportunity that Uncle LC offered him, which was to buy out one of the largest bail bondsmen that there was. This was an opportunity that doesn't come around in too often, but Curtis turned it down, saying that he wanted to build something from the ground up, and he just doesn't like the city. He wants to go back home, back to the country. He wants to go back. So he's just not feeling it at all. And he also misses his mom, says he needs to go be with his mom and all that good stuff. So, there's that. Now, Rio is going to hire a new bartender that is actually sent to him by Curtis. Her name is Keisha. They're going to have a moment and they're going to bond. At first, Rio really isn't going to like her. But, it's Rio. Like, he's a character all in himself. Okay, so anyway, y'all, it appears that Junior and his wife are actually thinking about having a baby as well. At least she's thinking about having the baby, and she's like, hey, we need to have a baby. I need to stop taking these pills. Meanwhile, we found out that our old friend Brandy is back. Now, if you remember Brandy, she is the chick who tried to make a new version of Heat. However, it didn't work out so well for her, and they ended up taking her new boo thing and kind of left her there. So I guess she's trying to start over. She says that she wants to do better and be better. So she's trying to find a job at a facility like Fresh Meadows where she can help people and not harm people. But boy, oh boy, is she going to be in for a rude awakening, because girl, you are actually about to work for all the inmates. Like literally, I keep calling them inmates. Are they inmates or are they patients? Maybe I should say patients and not inmates. I act like they in jail, but it's an asylum. So I don't know. Anyway, y'all, I'm just saying, she is literally about to work for the patients of Fresh Meadow, and girl, you ain't finna help nobody. I hate to be the one to tell you. As a matter of fact, you probably about to do some dirt that you didn't even know you was about to do. So anyway, y'all, your girl London is not happy about Robin watching the kids at all, and Harris is like, hey, I told you that I had something to do, but you didn't want to listen. You said that I had to keep the kids, so I had to get a babysitter. So it is what it is, and at the end of the day, it is what it is. She has a kid by him as well. It's an older kid, of course, so she been having her kid by him, and if they together, they just together. Girl London, just let it go. Girl, let it go. It's just not worth it when it's all said and done. Just let it go. Anyway, y'all, meanwhile, your girl Consuela has decided that she's going to make another move. She decided to buy Hellfire. Now, if you remember, Hellfire used to be owned by another young lady that Orlando was really, really good friends with. She was killed, and now Consuela has found her way into Hellfire, and y'all already know she ain't up to no good. The minute I saw that she had took over Hellfire, I was like, there is an ulterior motive for it. There's always an ulterior motive. She is up to something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really can't wait to find out what she's up to. Meanwhile, they're going to have Curtis a goodbye dinner, and everybody's going to say, their nice words and say all their goodbyes. But then before Curtis could even leave, his mom is going to show up. Now, his mom's name is Nene, or Aunt Nene, whatever you want to call her. And she's going to tell Curtis, hey, I had to come here because I didn't want your Uncle LC to kill your brother. So it turns out, there's another brother, and it looks like something is brewing up there as well. But we do find out a little bit more about that in the second episode. Now, your boy Rio is going to end up saving his bartender, Keisha. She's going to be attacked by somebody outside of the bar while she's waiting on her ride, and he's going to come to her rescue, of course. So last but not least, Uncle Larry is going to have the other crazy chick. I don't even know what her name is. I don't know if they've ever said her name. I probably can just go find her name, but right now I'm just going to keep calling her crazy chick for now. But the chick with the earring with the red hair, she is a straight assassin. Now, we do find out that she actually is a serial killer, and maybe that's why she was in the asylum. I don't know if this is an asylum for the criminally insane or what. I don't know, because it feels like these two that he's hanging out with might, I'm just saying something ain't right with these two. Now, I don't know how Uncle Larry was before, he got to this facility, but these two are off they rockers for real, for real. So anyway, he's going to have her kill the wife that showed up earlier. Now, I can't remember if I actually talked about this, But when the police show up to Fresh Meadows to ask about, you know, the director that worked there, the wife shows up with him, and the wife is like, hey, my husband, this was the last place he was at. He was going to report this facility. And, you know, Uncle Larry comes out and he acts like he's the new director. And he's like, no, he left because of this. And, you know, shows these receipts of him having this bad conduct and stuff that he was doing and that he was let go of. And of course, the wife doesn't believe that. She's like, that's not the type of man he is. So they know that they got to get rid of her because she bringing the police there and she bringing the heat. So they're going to go and kill her. Now, the crazy part about it is that he's going to have the other dude go and kill some more people on the block. So that way it doesn't tie back to them. That way it just looks like a random serial killer just was out killing folks. And I'm just like, whew, you have to have no heart and empathy to just go around killing the whole block. Dang. So anyway, y'all, that's what's up with The Family Business, episode 1, season 4. They come straight in with the semi-drama, you know what I'm saying? Like, we already got a couple of bodies that that have dropped so far. So let me know what y'all thought about episode 1 so far. And what do you think is going to happen moving forward into the season, guys? Until next time, peace.